Hey, what's up, guys? So I have a little story time for you. This is about a time, in middle school, eighth grade year, probably my worst school year of all time. This is a story about when my band director told me to punch him in his face. Um, so, let's see, where do I want to start? So, my teacher, was having this competition with other schools at this one school called Miami Trace, and my school was called Washington Courthouse Middle School. I'm not gonna say where it's at, like, cause I don't want you to come fucking get me and everything from trying to come kill me or something. So we had this competition coming up, and he wanted us to come in on a Saturday morning to practice. And me and my friend, I'm not gonna say his name. Well, we'll call him M. Yeah, M. Me and my friend M were not gonna come in because we did not want to get up at 8 in the morning just to come to a stupid practice for only like 2 hours. And plus, we both hated band anyway. We both hated the teacher, so we didn't come. And when we got to school next week, our band director was like, "So I need four of you guys to come into my office right now because two other people didn't want to come in either. Well, I mean, one of them had an excuse. This Indian kid. Uh, he's pretty cool. But I'm not gonna say his name. So me and M didn't come in, and he called us into his office, and he talked to M first. Oh no, he talked to me first. Sorry. And I told him why I didn't want to come in. I was like, well, I didn't want to come in at 8 in the morning just come to a dumb practice just for a super competition, even though you know for a fact I don't even play my damn instrument anyway. He's like, oh, so then you just want to kick out of band? I said, I don't care. He just sat there and looked at me for like 30 seconds, and I looked at him, and he all of a sudden he goes, punch me in my face, I dare you. I was like, what? Yeah, he said, yeah, go ahead and punch me in my face. I know you want to. I was like, sir, I don't want to at all. And the high school band director, which is kind of like his, it was his teacher when he was in high school, and is his kind of boss, and he did absolutely nothing. So which is so dumb. And um, so I told him no, and then he kicks me out of his office, and Max tells him the exact same thing, but didn't, or sorry, M, or yeah, you know what, nah, I said Max, so yeah, that's his name, Max. Max tells him the exact same thing, but he didn't tell him, that the teacher did not tell him to punch him in his face. Uh, so then he gets kicked out, along with me, and we both go sit in the cafeteria. And then, like, probably 10 minutes later, my cousin, I'm not gonna say his name, he comes out, and he wasn't even in the office, so we were wondering why he got kicked out too. And he told us that he got kicked out because he was just talking and making like a disruption to the class, and everybody else thought it was funny though, so we laughed. And then like 20 minutes later, before the class ends, uh, the band director comes out, and he's like, "So do you guys have to say anything for yourself?" I said no. Max said no. My cousin said no. He's like, "Well, we should." He was like, "Well, I should kick you guys out of band." I was like, "You can go ahead and do that. I don't really care." He said, "What?" I said, "Yeah, I don't care." He's like, "Oh, so do you want to punch me in the face?" I was like, "What are you even talking about? Like, I never said anything about hitting you." He's like, "Well, you kind of act like you want to hit me." I was like, "Sir, no, I really don't want to hit you. I don't feel like getting charged. So I know what you want to do is get me charged for hitting you, and so I can go to jail." He's like, "No, no, no. Just go ahead and hit me." I'm like, "No, I really don't want to." He's like, "Alright, whatever." And then he goes back in the class. Bell rings. We all go to our next class, and then it's a normal day. And then when I get home, I told my mom everything what happened, and she called the school. And you know what's funny is that the band director's brother is my vice principal. So my mom like snitched on him to my vice principal. And I don't really like the vice principal. That's a story for another time. I mean, it's kind of my fault. Not really though, but I'll save that for another time. And you know what my vice principal did? Absolutely nothing, which was so dumb. Like, he couldn't talk to his brother or anything. Like, he just didn't care. It was so dumb. And I know this isn't really a crazy story or anything, but I mean, it's something to tell. Um, yeah, my band director never got fired, never got talked to by anybody, and I still do not like him to this day, and absolutely nobody actually does. Like, he's probably like the dumbest person I ever met in my entire life. Maybe. There's some other dumb people out there, but you know, again, story for another time. But anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the story I told, and just enjoy the rest of the video when I, beat all these people in this game. I really like this game. I actually want to know if you guys want more content of this game, or I could just go back to GTA, or I could do both. Doesn't matter. Whatever you guys want me to do. Alright, peace.
Not bad, I guess.